It's on
All
you.
right. You tuned into the new podcast, Real Talk Two Guys. We're your gracious hosts, Richie Flash
In
and
the
the kid
building.
BelAir Billy.
Yes,
And we're gonna
sir.
be discussing real topics affecting our community. We're gonna try to go ahead and smash that like button, hit that follow button, and subscribe. And we're gonna get into it and hit y'all with some real talk. How you doing today, Flash?
Man, I'm in the building. I'm glad to be here with you, man. That's what I'm talking
It's
about. How
good,
you doing?
man.
How you doing?
Nice, man. Nice weekend vibes. You know what I'm saying? Nice to have a day off of work.
Woo! I had to work this morning though.
Man, that's not a good feeling. I don't miss that.
Oh,
All
so
right, so
what we got first? What we got first?
man, the first topic is affecting the community, man. We're talking about these reckless driving and stealing of vehicles out here. They stealing these Kias, stealing these Hondas in the city of Milwaukee,
Man,
crashing the vehicles, popping them out, doing wheelies, driving on the sidewalk. What do you think this stems from?
man. Honestly, it's like a lot of these kids. I hate to say it, kids are being raised by kids. So like
Okay.
you got a 25-year-old mom or a 30-year-old mom with a 15,
Yeah.
16-year-old kid, for them,
Yeah.
or a dad at same age.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they out here just having their fun too. So they like, I ain't got time to worry about him if I'm trying to do me.
Yeah. And I mean, I look at it like this. We had a whole pandemic. A lot of these kids wasn't in school, man. They was
That's
virtually learning. And
super
a lot of them
sad.
wasn't virtually learning. They was kicking it.
But at the end of the day, you got like what? Just say 20,000 kids trying to log on to the MPS system all at once. Not
At the
even
same time.
At the same time. So you got MPS, you got Lutheran schools, you got
Yeah.
suburban schools. All these kids trying to log onto a network at the same time. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You can't.
Somebody gonna get kicked off. Somebody's
Come
gonna get booted off of there.
It's like the island. They're gonna be like, whoop.
Yeah, so there's a cutoff point at some point. So I think a lot of them used that time off during the pandemic they had a lot of idle free time.
Yeah.
And they learned how to, I guess they sticking USB sticks in these ignition switches, popping the steering column, and they taking off.
Dang it. Oh, that is crazy. Cause like, other than that, seeing the kids or seeing the younger people drive nowadays in Milwaukee, probably happen in other cities, they go baseline and they cut off the front.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dude, and then they crash and then they run.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do? I mean, before we went on there, I was discussing this page on Instagram, kind of documenting this reckless driving, and they shut the page down. But I was able to find a video. I'm gonna pull it up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, the driving is crazy.
There you go.
Look at him. Look at him. And he on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, he off at the median.
He off in the median. But the crazy thing is, people laughing like that's like it's funny though.
Yeah, they kind of like they don't take it as serious as they should. I think they think it's like a lot of people say they think it's a video game. It ain't a video game, man. You hit a tree in real life, that's it.
That's it.
Tree wins.
That tree gonna win. That car gonna go, and it's gonna be it.
Yeah. That tree been there 100 years.
At the end of the day, a lot of kids think that, like you said, they think it's a video game. Thinking, okay, I can get another life. There is no other life, bro. Once you gone,
No,
you gone.
that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. It's like, man,
That's a wrap.
If you want to get to where you want to get to in a hurry, stop hurting other people. If you're in a rush, you can be in a rush. I understand that. Everybody got at some point in time got to be in a rush. But man, you hitting other people and you put other people's lives in danger. If you want to risk your life, then go risk your life on your own, not not risk my life or somebody's life. That ain't out here just trying to be like that.
If you had to put a time frame on this, would you say it's gotten bad like within the last 2 or 3 years, or would you go back like 5 years? When do you say the shift happened where you seen it it's like the Wild West out there?
Man, honestly, I would probably say about the last 3-4 years, like legit 3 or 4 3 or 4, maybe 5 years, because
like 2016, 2017.
Like you see guys or people who would go into the turn lane and then cut across today on Mayfair Road. I pulled up to the light. Other person pulled up to the light. Mayfair North Avenue. Everybody would know where I said. This person was in the third lane, like literally to the far left, out while the light was green, and cut across 3 lanes of traffic to go eastbound on North Avenue off of Mayfair Road. I'm like, dude, you cut across 3 cars.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's the left or the right either. It can be the left lane or it can be the right lane.
Now, the person who gets pulled over is who? The person who
last person.
Or going to work. That person is going to get his job, or late to work. That one day they late to work, they get pulled over. But the person who's driving reckless, make it all the time. They be like, man, I'm going. Like, skirt.
Yeah. Maybe we get into that on the future episode, but we got like a state law, but we don't have cameras.
Yeah.
I think they need to repeal that state law. They need to start putting cameras in these intersections.
But you know what? It's so many people out here driving without a driver's license. That's the other issue. Like, it's like people out here driving on an ID or driving and don't realize this is against the law. Like, I have come to realize that there's people out here driving like this is not against the law. Like, yes, it is against the law because
it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of a slap on the wrist when they get caught. I think that needs to change too. We got people that ain't had no license in 6, 7, 8 years and they still getting tickets. I'm like, why you ain't go to the clink for a little bit? I don't know what it's gonna take for people to stop doing it, but they just getting fines and tickets. Fines and tickets don't mean nothing.
That don't mean, because they ain't paying that. They like, man,
they're not paying that.
Catch me if you can, then. Like the movie.
Yeah, it's got to be some type of consequences for that.
But
I don't know what's gonna take.
I think at the end of the day, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but we need a minimum police presence to actually stop people. Like, actually not to sit there and be like, all right, man, I'm gonna go catch Joe Blow worker, and I'm gonna let Joe Blow crazy driver just go. Cause I've seen police officers sit there and watch a person do illegal move. I'm like, all right, well.
I mean, the theory I come from is if you're not wanted for a violent crime, they're not going to chase you. They're not going to pursue you. Now, if you wanted for something violent, they're going to follow you. They're going to chase you.
They're going to chase you down.
You hit the sidewalk, you go across the sidewalk and pop back down. I don't know if that warrants a chase. You know what I mean? But
yeah, and I agree with that. But at the same time, you drive your car, your 4-wheel vehicle, whatever it's an SUV car, whatever it is, onto a city sidewalk. A kid, a person, whoever,
grandma over there,
somebody could just pop out at the last second. Boom! Now grandma hit, and they hurt.
Yeah.
And then you get the aldermen will pop out. Oh, we gotta. No, y'all need to be out here changing every day, not just when the cameras is on. That's one thing I hate about our sometimes, with our political system. I think it's politics. But at the end of the day, stop coming out when the lights are on. Come out when the lights ain't on. When the lights are not on,
nobody's around.
Every day, get out
there. I agree with that. A lot of them treat it like a photo op. They just, something bad happened, here I come, call the cameras, press conference, right here, get some cameras.
Thank you. See me, I'm out here. No, man, get out here. We
don't need that. That's been going on for a long time.
Every summer. Every year, it's always, this tragic thing happened. I'm here. We need to call for change. But then, as soon as that little minute or 15 minutes or 5 minutes of fame gone, they gone.
Yeah, back to where they came from.
Making that bread, living in the burbs.
Yeah, and I can attest to this. When I was younger, we did joyride when I was like 19. But we didn't take it to the extreme that these kids take it to. We just drove around by the lakefront. We hopped out the sunroof. Yeah. We had our music blasting a little bit, and then we went our ass home at 1:00 in the morning, and that was it.
That was it.
This stuff they doing here,
it's on
this is a different level. Yeah, this is a different level. They took it from here to way up.
Hey,
like Fat Joe said, all the way up.
All the way up, because these cats is, these kids is like crazy out here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, y'all, just slow down, y'all. Y'all got a whole life to live. Just slow down just a little bit.
It ain't worth it. Now let's get into our next topic here, man. We got to talk about these playoffs, man.
Woo!
You and I both being Milwaukee fans, just basketball fans in general.
Yes, sir.
Saw LeBron get put out in the first round.
Wait. Let me say something real quick. I honestly did not believe that the league was going to allow LeBron to get put out. I didn't think so. I thought the league was going to be like,
it's not a good look. It's not a good look for the league. I will say that.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt that. But I think what happened was when AD got hurt, they said, "Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and put somebody else in there because LeBron AD is better than the LeBron by himself. Unfortunately, to me, that's what I think. That's what I think happened because the way I know this will sound crazy, but the way it looked like was like LeBron was like, "Look, man, I got my movie coming out.
Yeah, Space Jam 2 coming soon.
Coming soon. And I ain't trying to be here all summer long when I got to do promotions. And my son about to come back and play basketball after being injured. AD, go ahead.
That's a lot of plate.
That's a lot of play. He like, you know what? Hey, I need my play clear. I made enough money.
Yeah.
I've been in the finals many times. I'm good. Let's take the summer off.
That's what it looked like. Shout out to AD though, trying to go out there and play injured, but don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. You take years off your career. I've seen a lot of people criticizing, talking about. I think Charles Barkley was saying sweatsuit or street clothes. Anthony Davis. He's like every time I see him, he's in street clothes, man. And it's all fun and jokes, but I guess he must have been listening. He took it to heart. He tried to go out there and play. He didn't play long. I think he played 3 or 4 minutes.
Hey, that hammy or wherever it was like, bro, not today.
Yeah.
But you see, how in the world did Chris Paul go from shoulder with like 2 pounds of ice or 3 pounds of ice, wherever it was, as soon as AD got hurt, he was back out there and they was hooping?
That's a good question. But I think honestly AD was hurt all year. AD was hurt all year. He tried to tough it out all year, and they finally got to the point where it was like, nah, you're not toughing this out. You got to sit down, take the off season off. Yeah. I don't know if he's set for surgery or what, but yeah.
Now, do you think the Lakers finna add? I heard they're trying to add a Derrick Rose. I heard they're trying to trade the Kuzma.
Kuzma's gonna get traded for a bag of laundry, so he's gonna be playing in China next year. I think everybody can agree to that.
Facts.
Like Kuz, I mean, they gave you the opportunity this year to show up when a lot of people wanted them trading him last year after the bubble.
Yeah.
I didn't see any improvement in his game. He didn't really show up, and they.
Nah.
He's not gonna be there. Dennis Schroeder.
He already gone. I think he already gone.
He took all the Lakers stuff off of his Instagram already.
He's like,
I think Magic Johnson said something about he's not a Laker. So
woo.
Yeah, you got Magic saying you're not a. Magic Johnson put some comments out. He said, I don't know, what direction they want to go in, but he don't play like a Laker. He said he don't play like a winner. I said, wow. Yeah.
That's
he's
serious.
not coming back.
That's serious.
He won't be back.
Yeah, if Magic hit you with that kind of comment, it's a done deal.
Truth be told, they should have kept Rondo.
Yeah.
They should have kept Rondo. Probably should have kept JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard, but to lose both of them,
that hurt.
I don't know if I agree with that.
No.
So they got to make some moves. Yeah. But real quick, let's get into our Bucks.
Woo! That's a painful subject right now to me because how y'all not show up for the first 2 nights and get waxed? It was down 49. 49. Yeah. How you down 49 on national TV?
Brooklyn
in the house.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. They became relevant when they moved to Brooklyn because when they were the New Jersey Nets.
No.
We cared, but we didn't really care. We didn't care. It wasn't until Jay-Z got involved when they was like, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Take a little notice.
Shout out to J Kidd and Kerry Kittles back and Derek Coleman back then, when they was back then in the New Jersey Nets.
Didn't they go to the finals and get swept, if I remember? Or did they win?
So.
I believe the Spurs got them, didn't they?
Yeah, the Spurs got it. I think the Spurs got it. We might have to Google that, but
Yeah, we might have to pull it up.
But yeah, with the
Don't
Bucks,
call us.
I just feel like I ain't gonna lie. I think last year's group, minus Bledsoe, we should have never let go of Gordon. Brogdon. I'm sorry, Brogdon. We should never let go of Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Or Hill. Those two, I think.
George Hill.
Yeah, somehow we should have. Somehow those two would have fit better with this group, even over DiVincenzo. Shout out to DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, George Hill and Michael Brogdon. I don't want to say him Gordon, but Brogdon would have been a lot better keeps for us over than people they kept.
Yeah, and I mean they found themselves in a position where they had to keep Giannis. They had to offer him the max contract, so they didn't have all the money to go around. So they had to start thinking But you're right. I agree. They should have kept Brogdon. But shout out to them for letting Bledsoe go. I love Bledsoe, but when the playoffs came, that man disappeared.
Middleton too, though. Okay, Middleton had a decent game yesterday. Yeah, okay, whatever.
He showed up because they talked about him.
Middleton is not a consistent. Giannis to me
He's streaky.
Yeah, Giannis really needs a true superstar. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. Him being the key piece. Look at Golden State. That's another small market team like Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Steph Curry ain't by himself when they was winning those titles, was it?
No.
They had Draymond Green. They had Klay Thompson.
Yes.
That's your big three right there. They had Iguodala. They had Bogut.
If you say somehow magically we can bring in a Dame Lillard, or we can bring in Kawhi Leonard
or Bradley Beal.
Or Bradley Beal. I was hoping last year they would have traded Bradley Beal from Middleton. Even though Beal is shorter, Beal is still more consistent.
He's a pure scorer.
Pure scorer than Middleton.
Yeah, a lot less streaky than Middleton.
Yeah, but I mean, we snuck out a squeaky win the other night.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. Let me see here.
Come on, man!
Pull it up here. The official final score.
Whoa!
83-86 Milwaukee. Yeah, they squeaked that one out.
Hey, guys, y'all this bigger brother on there.
Yeah. That's Thanasis right there.
Hey, what do you have about?
Put Giannis on there.
Wait, how many minutes he play? I don't
know if he got any clock in that game.
I thought he got
about. I don't know if he got any clock in that game.
10 seconds or.
He got a little clock, and then shout out like we just mentioned. Look at Middleton.
Yeah.
He dropped 35.
Woo! 35,
he had
15, and 1.
A nice bounce back game.
But can he do that consistently the rest of the way?
I don't think he can, and I think we got to be appreciative of what he did do right there, because they might need another superstar, somebody like a James Harden or somebody that's just a second star to complement Giannis.
There it is. Now let me ask you this: Do you honestly think the winner of this Nets Bucks series is going to win the chip? Win the whole NBA championship this year?
Whoever wins this series definitely is going to the finals. I will say that. Either team, I don't think Philadelphia could beat Brooklyn or Milwaukee. Honestly, I think them getting them getting the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Atlanta giving them that work. They're gonna have problems with Atlanta right now. Looks like.
But see,
shout out to Trae Young. Shout out to Trae Young.
Trae Yeezy. That little
turn
dude
into the new age
beast.
Reggie Miller. That's the new Reggie Miller right there. He's a villain.
Little dude is a beast, though, man.
He's balling.
He's balling. But you know what? The only thing is, I don't think he can carry them past Philly. Because Philly,
I don't think he can.
Philly with Embiid is just one of them things. He ain't gonna be able, he ain't gonna be able to carry them past them.
Yeah, it's hard for a guard to do that.
Yeah, a little guard.
Speaking of Trae Young, let's get off into our final subject here. Let's get off into this sneaker culture that's gotten out of control here, Flash. We're talking about the resale market out here. We're talking about Jordans. We're talking about Yeezys. It's pretty much impossible to go into the store and buy a pair of shoes like it used to be, like when we was coming up. Them days are over with.
We used to go get them Converse, okay? Or we used to go get them when the first pair of leather Converse came out, right? 80, I think it was like 80 or 81 or 82, okay, wherever it was, okay.
Okay.
I gotta do the history on it, but I was there and lived the time. Man, I did play in the cloth ones. You know, I played in the cloth ones.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved over to the first pair of leather Converse. Those is my first pair of leather basketball shoes ever, and it was crazy. I was like, wait a minute, what is this material? It was crazy. But playing in the low top cloth, you know, Converse, was crazy. The Nikes, I really never get a pair. I didn't get a pair of Nikes until my freshman year in high school. Honestly, I didn't get my first pair. Now, man, I see kids with shoes that are $300-$400. My shoes was like,
yeah, like now it's like out of control. Now it's out of control. Like you're 10 years old with a $600 pair of sneakers. I'm like, I don't know if I was thinking about that when I was 12 years old, but you know, to each his own. But it's funny you bring that up. I was talking to a young person one day. He was about 16, and he had on some Jordan 11s, the ones where the Bulls went 72 and 10, the Concords, the black and whites. And I asked him, I said, man, you don't even know what you got on your feet. He said, oh yeah, I know what these is. He's like, this Michael Jordan, 1995-96, Chicago Bulls. These are Concord. I said, what do you know about that? He said, man, YouTube. I said, explain to me what's up with the retros. And he explained it to me very easily. He said, the young people want to wear any shoe that Mike wore. Like, and Mike wore 1 through 14, I believe, in the league. 15, he was retired at that point. Yep. But 1 through 14, if you can go on YouTube, you can see him and Jordan's 1 through 14, and that's what the kids want to wear. So anything after he retired,
big facts.
They don't want it.
They don't want it at all. Like my older son is a sneaker head, man. Like and the first thing he says, "Hey, Dad, did Jordan wear those?" I'd be like, "I don't remember." He'd be like, "Nah, Jordan didn't wear those. I ain't wearing those."
Yeah, if Jordan didn't wear them, if Jordan didn't wear them, they don't want
them. I'm glad you said that because I never understood that. I was like, "They Jordans." You know, I thought they were just Jordans. He was like, "Nah,
the ones that Mike wore."
The ones that Mike wore. They know the game, flu game. They got the flu game Jordans. They got the what is it? The concrete breads. I'm like,
the Concords, breads. Shout out to these. These are the Flint Reds that just came out about 3 weeks ago.
Ooh, them nice.
Now, one thing I will say about Nike, if you can get something and people just keep paying you for it, why would you change your business model? This shoe came out 20 years ago. All they do is change the color of this shoe.
Boom.
And drop it every 2 or 3 weeks, and people lose their minds. It's the same shoe.
Now, my favorite pair of J's is the Jordan 3s. My son bought me a pair of Jordan. The red, white, where they're all white with blue. Man, I wear them things maybe once or twice a year. Like literally, the sun has to be blazing hot. No dirt as I'm walking, and I wear them blue. They're all kind of white with blue and red. Jordan 3s. And man, when he gave me those.
He's talking about this, ladies and gentlemen, the Jordan 3.
Yes, sir. And only time I wear those things right there, man, is when it is super duper hot. Otherwise, them things will come out the closet, bro. My son got me for Christmas. I cry, man.
And the Jordan 3, one of the best Jordans of all time, he actually won the dunk contest in the 3. So that's why a lot of people remember the poster. He was cocking it back. He was wearing the Jordan 3. Jordan 3, a lot of people don't know. I know this because I'm a sneakerhead. That's the first shoe that had a Jumpman on there. Wow. Other than that, it was just a Jordan wing logo with the basketball. When 3 came out, that was the first shoe with the Jumpman.
Facts, man.
And they've been using Jumpman. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let me get out of frame for a second here.
I see you going to the sneaker realm.
Check that out right there.
There it is.
One of these sneaker Bibles that I got. You can see the Pumas on there, but you see the Jordan run right in there. You see the Shaq Gnosis, Shaquille O'Neal.
You know what, man? I'm like this. If Shaq would have taken a little more time in designing his shoe, his shoe, unfortunately, is I won't call it what it is, but
is that the Walmart shoe?
Yeah.
Shout out to Shaq for getting his bag.
Yes, yeah, he is. Yeah, oh yeah, that brother paid. He ain't worried about that. Shaq should have took a little more time to design his shoe. Even though it's at Walmart, but man, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, God rest his soul. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Kobe took the time to go meet with those people at Nike and say, "Look, this is what I want in the shoe.
There it is.
This is how it should be. This is how I look." And Kobe had some of the best sneakers out there. Like even prior to him passing, he had some of the best sneakers out there.
If you can pull up the Kobe, I think they were Kobe. They're, oh my God, was there the 9s? And they got the they're more of a high top shoe with like blue, orange, white, crazy expensive. Like I was trying to get my son a pair for my younger son a pair for basketball. The thing's $1,300. I was like 13. I guess you won't be playing in those.
Is this the Richiee ones he had?
All I know is
I'm looking on StockX right now. This right here is a Kobe.
Yeah, I remember
those.
Right
now that's $1,000 right now.
My oldest son had those with the number 8 on the back. He had the red, white, blue ones with the number 8 on the back. I never forget those. We bought those at Marshall's. Shout out to Marshall's. Always got the every once in a while they got the hookup.
They got some red, white, and blue ones right there.
Yep, his is all white with the blue Nike symbol, and they was at the number 8 on the back. And he wore them like all the time. Shout out to Kobe.
You gotta wear your Kobe's, man.
Yeah, shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope they work something out with his Nike deal because I guess it just expired. But some of the best sneakers out.
Some of the best sneakers, yes, sir.
The Grinch Kobe's.
Yes.
He wore them on Christmas Day.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron shoes. Which is the best pair of LeBron shoes?
That's a good one. I would say the ones when he went to Miami. I don't know what year that was, but they was like a teal, like Miami Vice type LeBron.
Oh,
they might have retroed them.
You know what the weird thing is? Like,
here it is. This is one. Here to go. South Beach. That's the LeBron 8. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all.
Ooh.
To me, that's one of the best. That's one of the best LeBrons ever, right there.
Yep. I got a pair of those in my garage right now. A size 6.5. My younger son wore them for his 6th grade year, I think it was. And then he never wear them again. And they sit in my garage. They probably worth some money, but they probably got spider webs all over them though.
Hey, clean them up and throw them on StockX.
there it is. Like
somebody will buy them.
Like, you know, but again with the Jordans, man, the Jordan shoes will and have been the go-to shoes for everybody though. Without
Jordan, Nike would have got passed up a long time ago.
Boom.
I mean, you had people that was signed with Nike for less money because Michael Jordan was there.
But you know what? The weird thing is his Jordan shoe brand, like, you know, with Chris Paul, Carmelo.
Yeah, Carmelo at one point. Ray Allen, I believe.
The Ray Allen Jordans was hot.
Oh yeah, all the Ray Allens was hot.
Man, all the Ray Allen. For some reason, he made his Ray Allens like butter. The Mellows, the CP3s, the Why Nots is okay with what's his name?
The Westbrook.
The Westbrook. The Why Nots.
Shout out to Westbrook. I got a pair of those.
Yeah. But the Richard Hamiltons.
Yeah, Rip. I mean, I think Michael was giving them his hand-me-downs at that point.
He was like, "Hey man, here."
He's like, "Here, you can have these.
Yeah, you can have these.
Just don't put my name on there." And they didn't. They took Mike's name off and put Rip on there, or put somebody else's number on there. But Mike's name wasn't on there.
Oh no.
Mike didn't want his name on there.
But the Mellows was. I love Melo, man. Melo is one of my favorite players of all time. Because he went to Q's. Shout out to Q's. I love Q's. Dude, Jordans are probably the second weakest Jordans that ever came out, man. Come on, man. CP3 is like
I can't tell you one pair of Melo Jordans that I can remember right now. All I remember was light blue and yellow, and they was just swapping the color palette and putting it on Melo. I don't know if he had his own. He might have had his own signature Jordan, but I don't remember it.
Man, the CP3s, the Melos, the Rip Hamiltons were all three terrible. I don't know. I think did he sign Zion? He signed Zion Williamson.
Zion just signed. Yeah, Zion finally got a signature shoe like maybe a couple months ago. So he spent his whole rookie year with just wearing Jordans, but now he finally got the signature shoe his second year.
Okay, now which Jordans is he gonna wear? I mean,
he got his own signature line, the Zion 1.
Okay.
See if I can pull it up real quick.
Is it gonna be hot or is it gonna be?
I mean, put it like this: it's his first shoe. I think Nike kind of was like, "Here you go." So this is the first colorway that they dropped in.
But it looks like LeBron, though, don't it?
It's very similar to a LeBron shoe.
Don't it look like a LeBron?
Or even a Giannis shoe. Maybe that's the issue. They starting to look a lot alike. Here's them in the red and pink colorway.
That look like a why not right there. Now that one looks like a why not.
Yeah, it does. The only thing different is the big Z on there for Zion, really.
Yeah.
That's how you can just distinguish what it is.
So, I mean,
it's gonna. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they do them a little better. That first shoe.
That Z is terrible, man. That Z is terrible.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. I don't know. I will say this: they just brought these back out. I know you remember these.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson's The Question.
Hey, man, them AIs is
just a beautiful sneaker, man.
AI is
That's probably the best sneaker Reebok ever made. Period.
AI is just one of them hoopers, though, man. You put on a pair of AIs, I think you just feel like it's like a pair of Jordans. Like you put on a certain pair of Jordans. Man, I'm finna go drop everybody. You put on some AIs.
And Michael Jordan's. Like I think he said, what was it, last year, The Last Dance?
Nah.
He said that feeling that you get when you put on a new pair of Jordans. He said he wanted that every night. So he never wore the same Jordans. Like every game was a new pair.
Yes. Shout out to The Last Dance.
He wanted that feeling. Yeah, shout out to The Last Dance. That was if you haven't seen The Last Dance, y'all got it. What are you doing if you haven't seen The Last Dance?
If you ain't seen The Last Dance,
check that out.
Terrible. You terrible.
You don't like basketball. You don't like basketball.
No.
If you ain't seen The Last Dance, you don't like basketball. You can't tell me you do.
Man, this is the first episode, man. It feels good.
Man, it was lit. It was lit.
Good. It feels good.
It was lit.
Woo!
So we're gonna try to bring in some guests going forward. Introduce some more topics or whatever. We want y'all to hit that like button down there.
Hit it.
Comment.
Hit it.
If you agreed or you disagreed, subscribe. We're gonna try to grow the channel from here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be on iTunes. I'm gonna, make sure we get on iTunes. I'm gonna put it on any other platform we can put it on. We're gonna just put it out there so y'all can catch it in. We want to do a live episode, and we're gonna have people call in at the same time when we live.
That's what we really want to get. We want to get some live feedback from the people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, BelAir, I'm finna go
rub hands like Birdman.
I'm finna go grab you another fresh bottle in a minute here. Hey, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.